Welcome everyone to battle number 2 of week 6 of the FnF Victory Draft League. I'm Fingered Witch from Butcher Blissies, and I'll be commentating a replay of the match between my good friends, Mystical Chain, Noel's team, and Wooper Blooper, Lionhug's team. As a reminder, the Mega Pokemon are Mega Sableye, who we will be seeing today, and Mega Gyarados, who we will not be seeing today, respectively. The Z Pokemon on Mystical Chain are Mew, who is not present, and Lycanroc Dusk, who is present and can use attacking Z moves. On Wooper Blooper, both Dragonite, which has any Z move, and Chandelure, which has only attacking Z moves, are present. So we'll begin with some initial thoughts. I think that the team layout here is really interesting. We have a lot of similar types on both sides, like both sides have a water, both sides have a fire, both sides have some kind of flying Pokemon. I actually don't remember if Dragonite is a flying type or not, but I guess I'll find out. And apparently, last week for Lionhugs, the Chandelure and Toxicroak got 3 KOs without taking anything. So I think those are 2 MVPs on Lionhug's side to watch for this time. And as far as last week, on Noel's team, Golbat was pretty much tanking with Super Fang and Toxic, so I think that'll definitely be something to watch for on that end too. In terms of general strategies, on Lionhug's side, Metagross has a penchant for setting up Stealth Rock, and Sylveon is kind of the team healer. It likes to use Wish to heal HP and Heal Bell for statuses. And unfortunately for Noel, Sylveon is not a squishy wizard, squishy healer. It has pretty strong defenses, so I'm sure that'll be one to really take aim at to try to dispatch of as quickly as possible. Milotic may be holding a Flame Orb. Its ability, Marvel Scale, increases its defense by 1.5 times, 1.5 times. And that's a strategy that Noel has been using, so I think that'd be pretty smart, and that would also make Milotic into a pretty strong powerhouse too, so I'm sure that Lionhugs would want to take aim for it as well. And this is the first time, actually, this is the debut of Mega Sableye from Noel. 6 weeks in, and they're finally debuting it. You know, it happens. If they manage to keep normal Sableye alive long enough to get out Mega Sableye, its ability, Magic Bounce, reflects all non-attacks, including Encore, Toxic, Stealth Rocks, etc. So I think that ability can really be a game changer. So Eric's going to want to take that thing out as quickly as humanly possible, or Pokemonly possible, I suppose. And that's pretty much what I have to say for my initial thoughts. So without any further ado, let's begin. Okay, on Noel's side, we have Opulence the Sableye, and we have Dr. Chunch, the Quagsire, on Lionhug's side, and here comes Magic Bounce, reflecting Toxic, and chipping away a little bit of HP at Knockoff. Mr. Chunch is now gone. Here comes Transrites to Sylveon, which is a mood. I really appreciate the knockoff strategy to try to get rid of everything from Eric's team. Sylveon uses Heal Bell. No more Toxic on Quagsire then. Mystici the Milotic comes out. Oh, versus General Grievous, the shiny Metagross. Mystici is indeed holding a Flame Orb and manages to burn General Grievous with Scald. Star Wars reference, one of my favorite villains. Here comes Empress, the Plantain Queen, versus Toxicroak. This is a very, this is a skirmish so far, I feel like. Nightfall the Golbat is now up against Chad Deluxe the Chandelure. Nightfall uses Roost to recover HP. Mega Sableye comes back out. Interesting. and takes a Shadow Ball directly to itself. So now it has half HP. I don't know what Noelle was going for there. But it uses Recover, and now it's up against Sylveon. And now Sylveon is up against Empress. Oh, takes a huge hit from Hyper Voice. Sylveon likes to scream, apparently. And uses Protect to stave off Rapid Spin. And switches to Chad Deluxe, who takes no damage from Rapid Spin because it's a Ghost type. Milotic comes back out and takes a Shadow Ball. Does it have any recovery moves? I guess we'll wait to see. So Golbat comes back out. This is a very switchy game. So now it's Golbat versus Chad Deluxe again. And Nightfall the Golbat takes a Shadow Ball and manages to use Toxic and Poison Chandelure, which uses Psychic and it kills Nightfall. So that is the first knockout of this game. Chad Deluxe is now up against Absolution, the Lycanroc Dusk, which is now up against Dr. Chunch, the Quagsire. Ooh, uses Drill Run, knocks off a good half of Quagsire's HP. And now Mystici is out, but it has about a third. And less, and counting. Mystici recovers. And takes a Drain Punch. Tanks a Drain Punch, didn't really do much. And recovers to full health. I was just going to say, I'm curious how long it'll take for one of them to switch out. And Lionhugs just did that. So now Trans Rights is sitting there. Tanked an Ice Beam for Mystici. Took another Ice Beam, just really without doing much damage at all. So Serena is back out and doesn't have much HP left again either. I don't know if it can learn recovery moves. Oh, used knockoff on Chad Deluxe. So that seems to be one of Noelle's main strategies this time, is knocking off every item off of Eric's team, which is very valid and understandable. Himbofication, the Dragonite, finally comes out and uses Outrage to kill Empress, the Serena. So now it's Mystici versus Himbofication, which is pretty interesting naming, stacking up against each other. Ooh, Mystici manages to take out Himbofication with one Ice Beam. Not surprising with the type advantage, but still. So now we have 2 down on each side. Trans Rights to Sylveon is now facing Mystici the Milotic. Trans Rights does its healing thing, uses Wish, takes a Scald and is burned, uses Hyper Voice. So now they have, they don't have equal HP because Wish just kicked in. now they both have about 80 some HP. And Trans Rights is no longer poisoned. The screen is glitching. Okay. There we go. Sorry, technical difficulty on my end for some reason. Toxicroak versus Mystici versus Dr. Chunch versus Opulence. I was going to say, I wonder how long it'll take for one of them to keep a Pokemon in for turn long enough to do damage on another one. That'll be the whole game, just switching out until one of them gets a board. So it's Mystici versus Trans Rights now. Trying to burn Trans Rights. And failing due to Protect. It's a very even match. Very exciting. I have no idea what's happening, but I see something wiggling due to glitching. It literally looks like Glitch City on my end from the original Pokemon games.